Hi, I'm Bob Shrub, physical therapist,
Oh, Brad Haney, physical therapist.
and together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Brad, today we're going to talk about the top three, there we go, he's really good at this, top three exercises to help you get out of a chair.
Strengthening exercises,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, let's start off, number one. This is someone that you probably,
You don't want to use these.
Yeah.
These are not part of the deal.
you might be elderly, you might have some disability going on, but for some reason you're having trouble getting out of your chair. So we did a video on showing tricks for getting out of a chair, but now this is strengthening to get out of
Right.
a chair. So one of the things, you want to find a countertop or a chair to hold on to, and what you're going to do is start doing is some shallow squats. Why don't you do it, Brad, because you're about the height of this.
Sure, I'll do it. We'll get over here. One thing for a lot of my patients, I'll have them go to the countertop where they have the sink without water in it, of course, so they can reach their fingers around the
That's a
sink.
good idea, Brad.
And then they have their balance, they're much more stable. And if you imagine that sink here, we can go like this, or you can go to the countertop without that, and here. And you know, one thing I find a lot of people do with this, Bob, is they make the mistake of doing this.
Okay.
And that's really not strengthening their legs. We want to have that squat, good posture, keep things as straight as they can, good balance. And sometimes I'll say, if you're concerned at all, and there's a kitchen table or chair, you can put that behind you. And if you do lose your balance,
Sure.
you sit down.
The other thing you could do, Brad, is you could put the chair and the countertop here.
Sure.
And then do squats like
You bet.
this, and then you're definitely real safe that way too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start with that because you don't have enough strength to do the full squats. The second step then would be, you're doing those real well, it's going, I mean, what, good 15, 20 of them, right?
I'd say 10 to 15, but
Okay.
you know, every therapist has their own number, but certainly not more than 20, I don't think.
Okay, now the next step would be to actually put a cushion in your chair and start doing squats from that level then. And Brad, you had mentioned in the last video, it's amazing, you just add an inch to
Yeah.
the chair, and what people couldn't do before, they can now do.
Right.
So, and you may want to start with a chair with arms on it.
Right.
And you just start doing your squats that way now, from that higher surface. Again, good posture, you know, keep your head straight up, and also keep your body
Yeah,
straight.
keep that trunk
Yeah.
nice and tall. Show an improper one, how a lot of people may do it.
Well, a proper one would be probably just going like this.
Yeah.
Well, do you have another idea?
No, that's what I was saying. So
Yeah.
again, keep it up, because we're focusing on
We're
strengthening.
trying on
here.
strengthening, so you are gonna want to work on this. All right, again, 10 to 15. Now, if that becomes too easy, now you're down to where you're actually down to the actual surface, and you're gonna do some of these repeats. So every time, before you get out of a chair, you're at home, nobody's with you, do a couple of these just to keep your strength up.
Right.
So you can do 5 to 10 before you actually get up and do your task. Now you can use your arms to help, and then if you become really good at this, the really advanced thing is to actually
Right,
cross your
right.
hands like this and start doing these.
Right. And these are things after a surgery, when you're cleared to do strengthening. If you're older, you have knee pain, you know, but you still want to strengthen if it doesn't bother you too much.
Yeah, you'd be surprised a lot of times, if you start strengthening those knees, they're gonna give you less pain.
Right,
Even
right.
though, you know, you're thinking, God, I don't wanna put stress on it, but sometimes I had a friend that was just talking about online, terrible knees, bone on bone, but he went through a strengthening program and he's having less pain.
Right.
Just because there's more muscle around there.
It's worth a try. If it doesn't work, not, but sometimes it does. And if you're 40 and over, these things are going to be for you or your parents. And these are the things that'll keep your parents moving and keep them from falling.
You want to subscribe to us because we're going to give you videos on how to stay healthy and fit and pain-free throughout those wonder years, right, Brad?
Yes, the golden years.
Old is gold.
And no,
Oh,
no, Bob, just carry on. We'll get it on the next video.
All right.